Good morning and welcome to my channel Bhhavya Astro. For all those who are new to the channel, do subscribe and like the videos. Today I said I will do something which I've been doing it on a regular basis for clients who are doing a cleansing through us or calling me up for aura cleansing, calling me up for some kind of a psychic surgery. So to start off with any kind of healings or else, say for example, you're trying to conceive, but for some reason the baby is not staying in the womb. So you'll end up with miscarriages or else termination in any which ways. So firstly, why exactly is this happening? And secondly, how would I prepare you or else you know, cleanse you? Firstly, you can check your astrological alignment, and for all those who do not know what is the astrological chart, what are the different cuspal interlinks which we check, house activations we check. They can get in touch with me so that I can give you a report for the entire reading. But firstly, on a very technical level, you need to understand avoid sleeping in the 12th house direction. Or say for example, you have 8 as your ascendant, the Scorpion ascendant. So you'll have the 7th number zodiac, which is the WSW region in your house. Please check if you're not sleeping in that specific zone, as that's a Bhava. A standard, the 12th house on your chart is for losses. So there could be that you're just activating that. That's the reason why the pregnancy is not staying. This is not only for conception or else, to have a child. This could be in any aspects. It could be that you're into investments, but you're only landing up with loss. 12th house direction. Tap the table. Check the 12th house direction. Vacate it. Leave it empty. Do not occupy it. Now, in terms of conception, if you're talking about a complete cleansing, today I'll be teaching you the most advanced cleansing technique, which hasn't been told, but I keep giving it to my clients whenever I'm doing a cleansing process, because until and unless you cleanse yourself, cleanse your chakras with all the garbage which is within you, you could say on the subconscious level, you will not be able to get what you actually want. So this is used by mostly all angel therapists, and as you all know, besides being an astrovastu expert, a numerologist, I am a sadhak, which is above all. I'm also an angel therapist certified by Doreen Virtue and Elizabeth Jensen. So when you're talking about cleansing, the most important thing is you need to know that for cleansing, we use the energies of Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael. And we use a golden cylinder, which is meant to vacuum or else cleanse all the stuck energies, the heavy energies, the blockages, all the clutter which is within you out of the universe. And then we go ahead and balance with the white bright light. Now, firstly, what you need to say, you need to hear me carefully so you can save this and you can make a note of things. We'll be using words such as band of mercy. That's for Archangel Michael. We'll be using vacuuming. Vacuuming is to cleanse, like we use your vacuum cleaner to cleanse all the dirt and the dust from your house. The same way here we need a vacuuming technique. This can be used for any illness, any organs which are giving you a problem in your body, any wound, emotional, physical, you can use it for that. You can also invoke Archangel Gabriel if you require, because he's a communicator. So here we're using Michael, the energy of Michael. We're using the energy of Gabriel, the communicator. And we're using Raphael, who's a healer. We start with this by invoking our angels. So you sit calmly, don't have your legs crossed over your legs and your hands crossed. You call upon Archangel Michael. So you say, I call upon Archangel Michael and his band of mercy, band BAND, band of mercy, to help me vacuum all negative energies within my body, my aura. So now you'll continue with the process. You can also invoke all those you believe in. If you're a Reiki practitioner, you can invoke Reiki, your masters. Make it simple. You don't need to take thousands of names. You can just invoke the divine light. You don't need to shield yourself here because you need to cleanse yourself from all the negativity. After you do the cleansing, I'll tell you how to go ahead and shield yourself. So you can do this for your children. You can do it for the people you know. Avoid doing it for people who are extremely ill. So you go meeting a relative who's extremely ill and you start cleansing. And unfortunately, you pick up some energies which are harmful for you. So first cleanse yourself. So you start with the cleansing technique for Archangel Michael by saying, I call upon Archangel Michael and his band of mercy. I invoke a cylinder of golden light into my crown chakra. Okay? I'm not talking about the higher chakra, just invoke my crown chakra. I intake a cylinder of golden light into my crown chakra, to my eyes, my ears, my brain, my nose, my mouth, my neck region, my shoulders, arms, forearms, fingers, and fingertips. I vacuum all energies out of my fingertips, out of the universe. So we do not take the energies and we dump it in Mother Earth, or else we just vacuum it around us, which would harm others and even harm you, of course. After which you will say, I intake the cylinder of golden light into my spine, upper spine, mid spine, lower spine, and I vacuum all negative energies out of the tip of my spine or my root chakra. Coming to the front body, I intake the cylinder of golden light through my front body chakras, trunk, trousers, pelvic joint. If people having issues with the stomach region, women having issues with conception, so your uterus, so what you do, you just keep the golden cylinder by just saying, affirming, I place the cylinder in my uterus, I place the cylinder in my stomach region, I place my cylinder in the kidneys or my lungs or my heart, for whatever blockages you may have, whatever issues you have. You need to understand, you need to keep this golden cylinder at that specific point from where you require the maximum vacuuming to be done to minimize whatever health issue you are having. So I cleanse my entire stomach region, my pelvic joint, my thighs, knees. So people having joint pains, people having issues with the lower back region, the spine, people having issues at their ankles, their calves, their soles. Now leave the cylinder wherever you require, where you have maximum problems. You don't need to say anything, you just need to say, I pass cylinder of golden light through this specific zone and wait for 5 minutes over there. Passing it through my knees, my calves, my ankles, my sole, toes, and vacuuming my entire body, each and every cell, tissue, my bones, the blood, every organ, vacuuming the negative energies from each and every organ, vacuuming it out of the universe so that nobody else is harmed. Or else a handful of healers will create a lot of issues, you see. The energy is stored within your hands. Please understand, your energy is stored within your hands. Why did we use our fingertips as the openings? To vacuum. We could have vacuumed it over here. So these are exit points of energies. Your fingertips, your toes, and your root chakra. Okay? This is the way we will be doing the cleansing, after which we will take our hand, we'll put it on our navel, we'll put it on the navel. Say for example, this is a navel, I'll put it on my navel. And I'll slice my navel thrice. I cut cords with negativity, I cut cords with negativity, I cut cords with negativity. So you put your hand on your navel, yeah, and you do. I cut cords with negativity, I cut cords with negativity, and I cut cords. This is the way you will be cutting cords for anything. So if you have severe migraines, you can say, I cut cords with migraine. Do it in the morning, afternoon, and night, thrice each time. Put your hand on the navel. This is your navel. Put your hand. I cut cords with negativity. I cut cords with negativity. I cut cords with negativity. So I cut cords with migraine. I cut cords with migraine. I cut cords with migraine. Why do you need to cut cords? You need to cut cords because this is your spiritual cord which is connected with the other person or the issue or the health issue which you're having or whatever is the situation you're facing. You have an umbilical cord connected with that issue. So the most important thing is you need to cleanse yourself on a regular basis. You need to cut cords with that specific issue. It could be anything. No matter what, you can cut cords with. Whether it's severe illness, whether it is a major issue in regards with health and relationship. If it's a very toxic relationship, I cut cords with this relationship. If it's a troublesome person, mention the name of the person and I cut cords. Please don't do it with your spouse because most of y'all keep complaining about your spouse is the worst person or not. But it's not that. You need to look within yourselves. Certain do's and don'ts which you will be following, which I will be guiding you with at the end of the session. After you've done the cleansing, the cord cutting, now you need to go ahead and balance this energy by replacing it with some positive light. So now you say, I call upon Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, and invoke a cylinder of white, bright light infused with green. Now you would say, I intake a cylinder of white, bright light into my crown chakra, passing it to all the points which I've mentioned during the cleansing, through the neck, shoulder, arms, forearms, fingers, fingertips. You will not release anything. Just stay there calm. Do not release any energy out. So I intake a cylinder of white bright light through my crown chakra, my brain, my eyes, ears, nose, throat, neck, shoulders, arms, forearms, fingers, and fingertips. I pass the cylinder of white bright light through my back, the upper back, mid back, lower back, my spine, wherever is the issue you're having. Where you need more positivity, you can put it on that. After that, you can go ahead and come to the front region, your trunk through the plaza cylinder of white bright light, through the trunk, through the pelvic joint. Parents who are facing issues with children with speech delay can always do a lot of cleansing for the throat chakra. So leave the golden cylinder at the throat chakra for a longer time. Ask Archangel Michael to cleanse all blockages with the throat chakra. So any issues with autism, with speech delay, speech difficulties, you can ask for divine help and guidance. So you'll see some relief or else miraculous results. It's all about the faith. Now, whenever you're taking in the white bright light, you don't need to release it out. You just leave it the way it is. So you pass it through the back, through the front body chakras, the trunk, through the pelvic grid, the thighs, knees, lower legs, feet, sole, toes. Stop there. That's it. After that, you will I thank Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Gabriel, and all those whom you have invoked. This is a cleansing technique for all those who have the sponge energy to absorb negative energies. At times, people have a very positive aura. If you have a positive aura and you go out, what happens? You get suckers sucking the positivity. At the end of the day, you're depleted. You have energy leaks. So, what you can do, you can go ahead and cleanse yourself regularly. Few important things when you're pregnant, do not do this. When you're having a lot of terminations in history, keep a break in your conception. First, heal your womb, do your cleansings. Cleanse your womb, cleanse your uterus. After that, conceive so that you can hold the child. Once you conceive, stop the cleansing. Do not cleanse, or else it will land up to termination of pregnancy. People who are having issues with blockages, say your heart is giving you a problem. You leave the golden cylinder there for some time. I place a cylinder of golden light, vacuum all negative energies from my heart region or whatever cardiac issue you're having. Say people are having issues with their lungs. I place it in my lungs, wait for some time, and have faith. Nothing goes by having faith. You have your own belief system, your own belief pattern. But if I could do it, you can also do. Yes, I am a master Reiki. I have a little more than what you have. But nothing goes in trying. I'm here to help you out so that you understand this is something which can be done on a regular basis. Say your child is stubborn, your child cannot survive without those cookies, the screen crackers, and the nachos, and the wafers, and all the unhealthy stuff which is all around us everywhere. You can always cut cords with unhealthy food. So put your hand on the navel. You put your hand on the navel. It's not here, the navel is below here, under your stomach. And I cut cords with negativity. I cut cords with negativity. I cut cords with negativity. Or else I cut cords with this specific person. I cut cords with this specific. This is your navel. Please understand, your navel is always connected with the other person you meet. So if I'm meeting 10 people, I do not know what kind of energy they are holding. So they would leave me depleted at a specific point of time. This is a very important cleansing technique which is taught when you do your masters. Once you are cleansed in terms of conception, once you feel that the cleansing is done, do it for 21 days, do it for 3 months maximum. People who are prone to eyesight, falling sick every time you feel you went out, you landed up coming with a fever or else cold cough, headache, heavy head, drained out, depleted, can use this cleansing technique on a regular basis. Do it thrice in the day or else maximum once before going to bed. Very important, as I always tell you, it's important to take a shower twice. So if you're within your house, you'd have you taking your shower once in the morning, most essential in the morning. Before you start any of your work in the kitchen in the morning, before you touch the food, before you bless the food in the morning, take a shower. Just so that there is positivity to the food, there's positivity in the home around you. And yes, if you're too active out of the house, once you're back, make sure you take a shower in the night. After which, while you're in bed, you cleanse your entire self. For people practicing Reiki, or else there are many other healing modalities wherein some of you all find that you're completely drained out. Why? Because your path is still connected with the other person. You're doing mistakes such as healing in the night, not shielding yourself the right way, sending healings in the night and falling asleep. So the entire night you've been sapped of energy. Secondly, meeting people who are unhealthy and keeping your aura completely open. So when you sit, you lock your aura or you cross your legs. This is the way you lock your aura or you cross your legs and sit. These are the small, minute things which you can follow on a regular basis. So I've given you vital information which even after doing n number of doses, you wouldn't get. This is a technique which is followed by masters. It's also followed by me. So if you ask for a cleansing, you might as well do it at times, because at times I do not have time to do that or take in all of your requests for which you are extremely annoyed. So now you know the cleansing technique, and you can go ahead and follow it and share your results. Do the cleansing on a regular basis. People having issues with black magic or else feeling somebody's doing something, whatever, they can add in a lot of purple, because purple is the color for Archangel Michael, just as green is the color for Archangel Raphael. So you will see the healing color, the green being used in most of the hospitals. You will get a lot of green. Towards the north, you will see for a newborn child, there's a lot of green used on the walls, in the decor. So do like and watch the video till the end. Whatever videos you're watching, watch them till the end. Complete it, understand, make notes. Thank you so much for watching.